Hey, Soul Family. I hope you're doing well today. I have a short video that I wanted to share with you, but basically, I painted a painting that I knew wasn't done when I did it. But one of the things that I realized about painting is that it's a way for my feminine, my masculine to come together in harmony. So I kind of started off this lifetime being very like in the science mind, in gearing towards becoming a doctor and going down the science path. I sort of allowed the artistic side of me to sort of take a backseat approach, but now that I've kind of come full circle, now the art aspect and the science and the spirituality are coming together in the art. So that's my way of the feminine and masculine sort of coming together in harmony. So when I paint paintings, I'm actually tapping into like my higher self, my higher wisdom, my higher divine guidance, and so you're going to be seeing a lot of paintings on my channel where I paint something so because I'm trying to tap into that knowledge. And then what I do is I sit with the painting and then I allow myself to sort of feel what the meaning means to me. And so then I can share that with you, what the message is coming through. So sometimes I may channel like in a previous video where I sit in stillness and I allow my higher self to come through and speak through me, through my soul, through my heart. And then sometimes there will be moments where I probably often, very often on this channel, because it has to be both. It has to be art and spirituality for me. I know that now. So you're going to be seeing more art. So get excited, get ready. If you want to check out my website, I have all the art pieces that I do on there. I also have the meditations on my YouTube channel that I've done previously that will help activate and awaken something within you. Those are channel light language frequency paintings. But this is the painting that I wanted to share with you. Basically, when I first started this painting, I'll show a picture of what it looked like before. But now that I've spent some time with this painting, I had to wait for the divine guidance to come to finish it because I didn't know what to do when I first started it. I just knew that I needed to wait to finish it. And once I did, it made a lot of sense to me. So basically, this painting is like the map of our remembering. So the red swirls are basically each one of us as we awaken to the love within ourselves, the love that we are. Those red swirls represent each one of us activating that remembering, that love that we are. And so the reason it's red is because it's energetic, it's dynamic, it's alive, and then it starts to vibrate so that other nodes can be matched. And so what you're then seeing is with that awakening of the love that we have within ourselves, those energetic blue bridges then form between each one of us as we start to awaken to the love within ourselves. And so then there's a clear, coherent signal between each one of us, and we start to connect again. And then the white lines are actually really interestingly the divine guidance, the spiritual guidance, the spirit guides, the the divinity beneath this whole divine plan of our lives, the contracts that we created, all of the different things we wanted to learn. So the white light is the guidance. It's the guidance factor. It's sort of like, oh yeah, this is the connection you were supposed to make. Let me help you with that, because on this journey we're always being guided and helped along the way, especially when we ask for that help, when we're asking our higher self for help, or asking our spirit team for help, or anyone, even people we know in this lifetime, we're asking for help. It just makes it a lot easier to make those connections. So the white between the blue bridges, the energetic bridges, is the guidance, the divine plan, the divine guidance. So I really loved that. I kind of understood that aspect of it. So that's another way that you can trust the process, trust the universe, trust the divine time, trust the divine plan, is by seeing that. And I think that my channel is going to be a lot of visual demonstrations. I don't know why, but I feel like I'm a visual learner. And I was talking to my best friend. We always like to have like extremely deep conversations, and they can last hours. And so she was actually saying to me, she had watched my cup demo and bag demo, and she's like, I really feel like you're accessing a part of like the brain that it's like the sciencey part of me, the left brain side. It's like the left and the right brain need to communicate, and for whatever reason, like that might be my thing, that my gift for this channel is that I'm able to like create these demonstrations that are physical, which is what art is. So it's like a physical demonstration. So it's like you can't unsee this painting when you've seen it. It's like, now you've seen this, maybe this will always stay with you. You'll understand this, that this is the map of remembering. It certainly will stay with me now that I've painted it and seen it and spent the time to create this and to talk to you about it. So that's why it's very important that when you are integrating something, that you share the information with somebody, because when you do that, maybe you're just starting to walk down that path. You're just starting to step down that road. But when you tell somebody else that you know something that you're kind of like integrating, especially like my best friend and I talking for hours about this stuff, it's almost like it's forging these blue pathways even better. It's like it's creating a stronger line for the integration of this information as we're activating our hearts and we're connecting, we're creating stronger pathways. So please, whatever you can do, even if it's just to write it down in your own journal and you don't share it with anybody, just start doing what you can to create a little bit of a stronger bridge, whether it's sharing, whether it's writing it in a journal, whatever it could be. I mean, you're probably dreaming at night this stuff, so you're kind of doing that too. But and it could be intuitive and unconscious in nature. But whatever you can do to help create a stronger bridge is just going to make it so that it becomes like a foundational effect. It's just going to make it easier. And I know Bashar talks about that all the time. I absolutely love Bashar. So anyway, I just wanted to kind of go over this with you, and then I also want to talk about the 3D, 5D sort of, because that could be also a little bit represented here. But what I want to say about that is it really has nothing to do with like rising above at all. It has nothing to do with that. It has to do with the fact that you're remembering yourself, and then what happens is you're moving past fear. So really, if anything, the 3D, 5D shift, if you want to think about it, is like the release of duality. You're integrating both aspects because a knife can't cut itself, and so that way you can then transcend and move from fear to love, which is basically all this is showing. So there is no better than, less than, there's no greater than, worse than, there's none of that. It's simply just releasing the fear and allowing love to be the North Star in your life moving forward. So you go from isolation to connection in this way, because now we're starting to connect in the way that we are authentically vibrating at. So that's really all I wanted to say about this. Is it's the map of awakening. It's the map of remembering for me, and I really love this painting. I hope this sticks with you. If you have any other insights or thoughts on this painting after looking at it and visually integrating it, please do share. But basically, underneath, it's the consciousness. The colors underneath are the consciousness of all of us. It's like the infinity of the timelines. It's the living tapestry of consciousness, because we created consciousness into form, and so underneath is really the consciousness, and then we are forging these pathways based on remembering ourselves. So let me know how this lands. I am really excited to share more of my art with you, because I really do feel like for example, filming this video was very easy for me, because I had sat with this and integrated it, and I needed to just kind of understand how I wanted to explain this to you. But it's very, like, now that I've explained it to you, it's very intuitive for me now. I'll be able to explain this again and again. But please do whatever you can to start integrating and sharing your own knowledge. It's only going to make it easier and stronger for these energetic pathways, and it's just going to make everything just a lot easier as you move into 2026 and sort of step more and more into your authenticity, into your coherent signal that you are. I am sending you so much love. Thank you for being with me on this channel. I cannot wait to start this year, a full year of channeling, blogging, art, YouTube videos. If you haven't checked out my personal website, I've got all these art pieces on there. You can just look at them if you want. I do have an art gallery. If you do like them, you can, do more than just look at them. And then I also have a blog that I post on regularly. So if you want to sign up, it's free. It will just go to your email. It'll be just a little bit of the wisdom that I have to share. But I think that I might actually start even reading them on here. Make comment to me if you might be interested in that. I don't know, but I might do that. I'm gonna just see what happens. Right? I'm just playing right now. So I love you so much. Thank you for watching.